Come to air tonight with major breaking news. Tropical Storm Florence has moved into the Charlotte area, already getting the attention of President Trump. Here are live pictures from right in the middle of the storm in Myrtle Beach. The South Carolina coast has been pounded by this storm all day and all night. Right
now, Florence is crawling across the Carolinas, dumping heavy rain along the way. Its outer bands already hitting our viewing area. For families in Charlotte, trees are already down, power is out, and rain is falling.
Tonight, we've learned that President Trump has spoken with Mayor Vi Lyles, telling her federal government is with the Queen City. The White House sending our newsroom this picture tonight, showing the president, Vice President Pence, and the federal hurricane team getting an emergency update in the White House Situation Room. And take a look at this new video just into our newsroom. It shows some of Florence's first raindrops here in Charlotte. Drivers already having to put on their windshield wipers.
And also tonight, we're getting images like this one out of New Bern, North Carolina, an area that's been underwater since last night. First responders are stepping up and saving lives tonight. Here's what we know about Florence. The newest data shows it's still a tropical storm with winds whipping at 65 miles per hour. The latest track shows the storm is moving west at a snail's pace, going only 5 miles per hour. Tonight, the Charlotte area is bracing for very heavy rain. It could reach records we've never seen before.
Let's begin our coverage with Chief Meteorologist Brad Panovich. Brad?
Yeah, we take a view of the radar tonight, and the first thing you're going to notice looking at my radar loop, what's going on here? Well, what happened tonight, the center passed right over the National Weather Service office in Wilmington and damaged the Doppler radar. So the radar is down in Wilmington, so there's a big void in the data, but we still have plenty of data from the surrounding radars to see these rain bands. This rain band right here was producing rainfall rates, get this, 4 to 7 inches per hour. Carteret County under a flash flood emergency all the way inland until 9 o'clock in the morning. There's two distinct rain bands that I'm watching carefully. Those are basically fire hoses of water that are pouring into the coast, and that's going to move to the west. So we talked about the winds in the storm down to 65, but it did actually pick up some speed at 5 miles per hour. It was 3 last time. That's still very slow. That means tomorrow it's still going to be to our southeast by this time tomorrow night, and by Sunday morning it's still to our south, which puts us on the east side with all that heavy rain. And as we go into Sunday at 8 p.m., it's just to our west, so we're still in that moist side where we've got the moisture riding around the storm. Now, eventually it moves up into the Midwest and the Northeast as it wraps around, but we've seen those gusty winds, numerous trees knocked down already because we've had gusts up to 45 and 50 miles an hour, and now that we're starting to get some rain, we're going to see that moistened soil begin to take down some trees. You see the passing showers. They're flying, by the way. They're moving to the southwest at around 45 to 50 miles per hour. We've seen some heavier bands back into parts of the sandhills, but the leading edge is right there. And as we go into the morning hours tomorrow, you'll wake up to bands of heavy showers and again, some very strong winds within those bands. Take a look at some of the preliminary wind gusts. Fort Macon around 105. The Wilmington Airport, 105 mile per hour wind gust, which is the second strongest they've ever recorded. 97 Cape Lookout. And the rainfall totals. Now, I should caution you, these are preliminary, and mainly because these only came in as of 4 o'clock. We haven't gotten an update from Newport or the Cape Fear River, pushing 20 inches. It's been raining ever since 4 o'clock. It's likely these totals are going to be close to 30 or 40 inches in some locations by the time this storm is over. Coming up, we're going to take a look at this storm as it tracks towards the Charlotte area. I'll show you the timing of these rain bands and just how much rain we could end up with here in the Queen City.